Hi guys, today we're going to react to Aimless by CALVA LOUISE. First time reaction. This is a BuyMeACoffee request from Dan W60. Thank you, Dan, for introducing us to a new band and for all your support. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Dan, for this request, a first-time reaction for us. Dan's been with us since the beginning, an amazing supporter of the show. Thank you so much, Dan.
We've said it about many bands before that had different styles. The speed in which they engage with us, with me at least, I can speak for myself here. But this is a very engaging song right from the get-go. There's something about their lead vocalist's persona. We still don't know their names. She simultaneously appears, I'm not just talking about musical prowess and her and singing prowess. She appears to be innocent and mischievous or innocent and evil, and she can switch between personas. And she performs as she's switching between personas. It's even presented in the song where she goes into harsh vocals. They present it that way. Her eyes glow and all that, and she glares at the camera with like a sinister intent. The whole performance, I think, is carried out on that vein. There is like almost like a confession, something very innocent. She has a delicate, clean voice, and then when she goes to harsh vocals, it shifts gear. And I think it has a lot to do with her persona. This is a first impression. This song feels like it's gonna go on my playlist and stay there for a long, long time because of that element, because of what emotion it evokes. I love everything about it. The sound, the intent, and the way they structure the music video. Really cool.
Yeah, I totally agree. There's something both engaging and intriguing from the get-go. It just sucks you in and keeps you there. There's something about her to do with her charisma and also the performance and the kind of catchiness of this song. She was doing this chorus from the start. It starts off in the chorus. The intro and the chorus are the same. Those four lines. I don't believe your speech. I don't believe your prayer. I don't believe you're listening. I don't believe in anything. By the time she was doing it the second time, which repeated straight away in the beginning, I was already singing along. That's gotta tell you something. So yeah, that's pretty clever. Yeah, like you said, there's a whole, maybe a goth metal feel to it. Kind of made me think about Ghost a little bit, but not so much similar style. But there's something in the approach that I felt perhaps is interesting. And there was a verse there that she sang in Spanish. And I was trying to kind of listen. I don't speak Spanish, but I know a few words. I was going to go and have a go at trying to work it out. She says, Esto te lo digo en español, which means I'll say it in Spanish. El compromiso de rompio. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. I think it means the engagement is broken, compromised, like it's broken because of the arrogance of your heart or lack of heart or something like that. I think that's what it says. Just a weird song. I was getting like an Addams Family kind of feel from this. Yeah. Like she's got this Morticia Addams thing about her. Like you said, there's a mischievousness and maybe an innocence, but also some kind of evil side, which is just very interesting. I'm not yet sure what this song is about, but I'm definitely enjoying it.
Yeah, there's something that I mentioned before about bands and actors. We've been doing this for like 3 years. I don't even remember who I mentioned it about. But there's a quality that I see in certain actors and in certain performers with their expression. I think it has to do a lot with their charisma. This quality is like lateral to all those people. They look like they know something about the universe that none of us do. It's like a secret that only they know. That's what they project from their expression. And she has that. When we first saw her, that's the first thing I thought. She has that quality. Can't really give examples right now, but if you know, you know. I think it adds a lot to what she delivers in her performance.
I can tell you who you used that exact description before. Suzuka from Atarashi Gakko.
Yes.
There's something to that, just in their being, I guess.
I said it about others that I can remember. It's almost like I seek this quality when we look at the performance. Every time I stumble across it, I enjoy it all the more.
Yeah, and it's like a storytelling skill, I think. Wow.
Beautiful. First time reaction, I've never heard of this band before, but this is a banger of a song and I can't wait to listen to more of theirs. I feel like I discovered a treasure.
I'll just start off by saying, nice to meet you, CALVA LOUISE. Hello. That was awesome. The band were all fantastic. The lead singer, she's extremely charismatic, definitely keeps your interest. And the cinematic nature of the music video was fantastic. It was almost like some kind of a video art. You know, I was looking at different things that they added in there. Just beautiful.
The subject matter, I think, deals with, I want to say crisis in faith, but that's not going to be accurate. It feels like a criticism on the pragmatic side of faith when facing crisis. When life hits hard and you're looking for solace, and sometimes when you speak to people who have faith, they deliver the message that you should believe in things that are bigger than you should believe in God, you should believe that God has a plan, but they oversimplify it and not taking the time to listen to where you come from, listen to your pain. So this oversimplification, I think, is what deters a lot of people from having faith in the first place. And I think the presentation here almost like takes sides. I think a metaphor for that is the whole hellish presentation, like what I perceive at least, the angel of death and the monstrous persona in the lead vocalist. It's like they've chosen a side, they've chosen to express their pain in their own way and not listen to voices who are preaching to have faith when it feels baseless, when nothing gives answer to life's hardship. And I think I'm maybe projecting from my own aspect of it, because sometimes the pain is too great to hold on to faith like it's a slogan or something. I could be completely wrong, but that's what I get from it.
I think that you are correct, but I think that's only one interpretation, and I don't think it's necessarily directed just at religion or faith, but at anyone in position of authority. It could be the government, it could be the church, and it could even be a relationship where she's talking to a partner, because it's basically saying that I can now see you for who you are, and it feels aimless. I don't believe your speech, I don't believe your prayer. I don't believe you're listening. Like, you don't even care, you know, that kind of thing. That almost rhymed. I don't believe in anything. So it's like, I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. I don't know where I stand in comparison to you. She says, how do you expect for me to leave my life in your hands? I don't really trust myself. How do you expect for me to leave my life in your hands? Say what it is that you want to say. It's basically saying, stop lying. Just be honest. Speak the truth.
Yeah, stop being shady.
Yeah, exactly. So to me, it feels like it could be any one of those and all of the above at the same time. It's like an all-encompassing song. And at the end, she says, I condemn you. Well, she says it throughout. That's her realization, is that she condemns it. She condemns whether it's the government or the church or her partner, and she breaks away from this relationship. That bit in Spanish, the engagement is broken. Engagement could be any type of engagement, but it's basically like the spell is broken. I'm no longer under your spell. You know, your arrogance and lack of heart has basically revealed who you are. I think that's what the song is saying. Much like you, I'm not 100% sure. That's where I took it. And I think it's fantastic that it made me think all these things while I was listening to it.
And actually it makes more sense if it pertains to a particular person, because that section in Spanish feels like a breadcrumb in there for us to decipher. She even proclaims, I'm going to say it in Spanish. She's aiming it for somebody in particular to understand it, whose Spanish is their native tongue. I think the song's title, Aimless, is like the narrator is realizing that they are in an aimless cycle of, as you said, lies and indirectness. That's why the narrator is calling for the person or the establishment to just say what they want to say. Be direct.
The funny thing was, initially I thought from the name, I thought this would be a Spanish band. From Dan's notes, they're based in the UK, but that's really all we know about them. I think maybe the Spanish thing has to do with their background, or one of them, or something like that. I'm not sure. The whole song, if you look at it as a whole, it felt like it's some kind of existential angst towards the world today, where we are left aimless because there's nobody out there really looking out for us. We know that the government or the police or our partners or the church, you know what I mean, or whatever religion you're in, your elders are not really looking out for you anymore. Yeah. So you're left aimless. You have no direction. You don't know where to go from here. And I think that's what this song is about. It's kind of portraying that struggle of trying to work out who we can trust and who we can depend on. And like I said, it could have something to do with all of these things that we brought up, or none of them, really. Beautiful. I love it when song lyrics do that.
Yeah, I enjoy thinking that aimless, when it pertains to what you said, is just the first stage. You feel aimless when you discover that your elders and the people around you don't really care. They can't really contain and take care of you. So aimless is the first stage, and then you got to course correct, then not become aimless, and then find your own purpose on your own terms.
Yeah, it's that stage of unmasking, I guess, whoever it is in some kind of position of authority over you. Someone you depend on in some way, when you find out that there's no one to depend on anymore. So you're really discovering yourself and where you're going to go from there, like your independence, I guess. That's the positive you can take from it. Extremely cool. I really enjoyed this one.
Beautiful band, beautiful song.
Thank you, Dan, for this awesome request and introduction to CALVA LOUISE. We really enjoyed this one, and as usual, you're on the money with us. Definitely always sending the greatest bands that always connect with us musically, and yeah, this is just another one of those. Fantastic. Thank you so much for all your support. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Dan, for introducing us to this banger of a band. We loved reacting to this song. More from CALVA LOUISE will be much appreciated, and thank you for your support. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a song in mind you'd like us to react to, please make a request through BuyMeACoffee. The link is at the top of the description below. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
As always, guys, thank you for all the support you're throwing our way. We appreciate you. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode, and we hope to see you all then. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.